everyone, another week, more fun. We got two cars today to diagnose, to figure out what's going on. We probably know what's going on with this one. This wonderful BMW came to us from Ohio. I guess nobody can diagnose or specialize in these puppies, but we think the motor is shot, the engine, not the electrical portion, because it drives on the electrical portion, but on the regular engine, no bueno. I think it's kaput, good night, hasta la vista. So we'll be inspecting that, trying to figure out if that's what it is. Once we figure it out, then we'll start looking for an engine or rebuilding it. This beautiful R8 with this beautiful wrap, it just looks so amazing. I don't know if you guys can see, but ooh, the water going down it. Ooh, sexy. Sorry, I love R8s. Came into us overnight, dropped off, and either rear differential issue, maybe an axle has blown out, or something with the transmission. We don't know yet. We will be investigating it today and tomorrow to try to figure out what's what, and when we do that, I will keep you updated. And then we have this beautiful, amazing person that really is a specialized, beyond specialized person. Oh yeah, this guy. He'll be doing all that. He'll be figuring out what's going on. Whoops, sorry.
I still surprising about last week about that beautiful E63 Mercedes and that tune stage 2. We hit 708 wheel force. It's mean a lot for us. Wheel force, yeah, and 792 torque, yeah. Last vlog you can see that dyna pool, crazy number, and this is just a stage 2 with a full exhaust. We don't tune CPC module and we don't tune transmission and no any in other mode except exhaust. That car reached really good number, and
it was the new engine, the 4.0.
Yeah, of course, this is 4.0, this is new engine. I think guys, you already know how is powerful that car, how is powerful that engine. We have a few projects coming with that engine, and I hope we reach over 1,000 horse. But
that's
it's coming soon. Yeah, and now it's another our routine. That BMW, what is Ilya said, and that Audi, something strange, but
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We'll keep you posted, and we also have a new thing coming. We also have another camera, so we'll be filming from two angles. So we'll try to do our best to.
We study, guys, every day, every time. And of course we want to do our content always better and more. We want to give you more information, because I know you have a lot of enthusiasts like we are, and of course it's a good example. We can give you some trick, some advice how to work with a supercar, and maybe you can study from something. If you do this is everything we're doing right. Okay.
Later, guys.
Well, i8 for sure is down. Just open rear cover to check what's going on inside, and this is what I found. It's difficult. This is crankshaft cap. Camshaft, sorry guys, and it's completely damaged. I don't know, I try to zoom, but engine is total, and that engine looks like work without engine oil or without coolant. Yeah, engine for sure down. Now need to look for another engine and swap it, because it's not repairable. And I mean, it's not not repairable, everything is repairable, but it's not worth it to repair, because used engine much cheaper than new, than rebuild, because cylinder had a lot of things to do. I hope we found a good used engine with a good condition, and now I would like to jump to R8, check what's going on with R8. Well, it's a good Monday for everybody. Found the problem for this R8. It's not that bad. I mean, here's the axle, and the axle fall down. But it's the most interesting. Let me leave flashlight. because few seconds. Most interesting things, no, this, that one is better. Most interesting things, it's cut bolt, 5 bolt. It's been damaged. You see, I think you can see the bolt inside. It's stuck inside. It's like a broken piece. The line is damaged over there, coolant line. It's not leaking, but we would like to replace it. Super strange. How is possible? Cut 5 bolt. I mean, it's maybe they try to do launch start. No idea. Maybe. It is what it is. No bolt. Axle. I wanna replace axle too, probably. But first I wanna remove axle. And check the inner section, inner joint, how it looks. If no any damage, I just clean and replace added new grease, joint grease, and replace, of course, 5 new bolts. But this is really good news. This is not a problem with the transmission or diff. This is first we are imagining about the diff problem, because sound like ta 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 ta, and this is axle spin and hit the frame. Okay, let's start work with car. Okay, all broke from this flange. It's broken half. It's a way easier to remove broken piece of bolt than if you start like it's a problem with the thread, blah blah blah. Yeah, this is need a drill, but that one it's much easier. What we do, drill with the left drill bit, and just like on a low speed, just drill it, and this bolt going out by itself. Okay. One is out, and I would like to do with another broken bolt exactly same. This is small piece of bolt. Okay, would like to do with another 4 bolt exactly same, like lightly without any pressure drill, and the bolt opened, that piece of bolt opened by itself. 5 broken bolt is already out. Yeah, it's easy guys, just a left drill bit and slowly it is like unscrew by itself. Okay, now I want to clean axle and check how is bedded axle, and probably want to swap it back. But I think that axle is good. No any damage, not any visual damage. Well, we decided on this R8 replace axle shaft because it's have a damage. We temporarily installed old one back in time on a 4 bolt. For now, for moving car out, because 50k service is coming, and we would like to replace axle shaft and do the whole 50k service. This included transmission flush, spark plugs, brake bleed, a lot of things like all filter stuff, bleed coolant. We like to recharge AC and prepare before summer. About this boy, we start talking with the customer what we want to do. We have a few options. First one, don't do nothing. No, joke. Okay, so first one, buy brand new engine from dealer, and it's mean a short block engine. A lot of money, something around 11,000 for that engine.
or buy a brand new engine from Mini Cooper. Funny, BMW Mini Cooper. It's almost same engine, but different price, of course. Like, I would like to say half down. For sure it's like something around 6,000, almost half price. Or rebuild that engine, but maybe we buy it used one from Mini for a couple thousand and swap in. I don't know, but now we work with this one, and of course let you know. And back to Ferrari. We need to check Ferrari hydraulic system leak. What's going on? Okay. Start work with this beautiful Ferrari FF. We have that car for if you remember, guys, we done from one of our vlog gearbox repair, and we maintain about it's calling, how is the calling? Damn, I forgot how is the calling. This is leveling suspension hydraulic unit or hydraulic motor, like a unit. I think it's a unit. Okay, that unit is leaking, and we maintain about that, and it's out of fluid. We added fluid, adjust the level, bleed the system, and after time no fluid, and we decide to remove that unit and check what's going on. Today, after I clean, I see the leakage between, this is the reservoir, just have an O-ring over there, and this is leaking between that one. I would like to drain out fluid, clean it, and replace O-ring and check and make sure no leaks anymore, because the pump, this is like a unit, the valve body over there, this here is the pump, and this is like a reservoir, and I want to clean everything. Pump is working fine, valve body working fine, and not worth it to replace that unit, because it's really expensive, something around $8,000 for new one. Used, probably it's easy to find like 3-4 grand, but it's still expensive. I would like to make sure, because this pump still works. Our electric side is fine except the leaks. I would like to reseal, replace the seal, and check if everything is fine. Problem is solved. We have another Ferrari California. That guy have a problem with the secondary air emission system incorrect flow. What I'm done already, connect the scanner and do actuation test. What is actuation test show me? Actuation test show me the pump, auxiliary air pump, it's working fine. Pumping air. I check the vacuum is good. That exhaust valve is good, but when I start to do solenoid actuation test, I didn't hear any clicks, and that solenoid locate on the bottom. Tomorrow I wanna move that car on a hoist after I finish FF and check maybe some problem with the connection, or maybe that valve is dusty and stuck, because we have just trouble code about incorrection flow from left and right ECUs. I mean bank 1 and bank 2. It's mean, and pump work. It means something not right. That problem with the solenoid. Next, we already back turbocharger from Pure Turbo. This is BMW from our first vlog. We done the Pure Turbo upgrade on this car, and after installation, one of the turbochargers start leaking. We drive it a little bit and leaks going worse and worse. We sent back turbochargers to Pure Turbo company. They found a problem, some problem like with the thrust bearing on a turbocharger. They asked us to send one more. They check, they say, yeah, this is problem. They fix that one. They not charge any penny us for this repair. I'm glad this is really good company. They take care about this issue, and now we installed it back, the turbochargers. Audi R8 came with a broken axle. We're still waiting for axle, and we have a Nissan GTR. It came to us for few upgrade. This is we installed a tracking system with a cut-off fueling and a few more things, but we are not European. We European, but we still work on GTRs because it's our favorite car. We long time with these cars. We done a many service, transmission swap, like a lot of repair. We know that car very well. This is our plan, and let's start reassemble that pump and check what is inside. Still full. Hello everybody. It's long day, start today in the morning. We already installed the pump back. Hello Ilya. Yeah, we already installed the pump back. It's have a problem with the seal. We resealed that pump, bleed the system. Now we want to make sure no any leaks. Another Ferrari, they came to us with a problem, check engine light. We diagnosed check engine light, and we see the problem with the auxiliary air system, air emission system. The pump is works. We do actuation test. Pump is works. Then we check the solenoid valve. Solenoid valve is works too. We apply. We do actuation test. Yeah, and it works. Then we try to check manually because sometimes the engine have a problem with the carbon build from exhaust. We open valve, exhaust EGR valve. It's EGR, like let's call EGR valve by vacuum, and actuate the pump when the ignition on. And Ilya touched the exhaust pipe, and he feel the flow. It stinks good. No problem with the carbon build. Then we found the one small thing. Somebody bypassed the reservoir. The reservoir, they have a vacuum, big vacuum reservoir. It's a keep vacuum after engine fire up, and when you have a vacuum, it's way easier and faster to open valve when it's need a warm up catalytic. Somebody bypassed it. I don't know why. Maybe they doesn't matter. They bypass it. We install everything back and make sure our system works. We would like to reset trouble code and back to road this car, but we found a heavy leak from transmission. You can see how a lot of oil dripping. and this leaks from heat exchanger from transmission, and this probably or somebody hit that heat exchanger or problem with the line, but we have to get approval from customer to diagnose that problem, and we go from there. Okay. Well, let's start work on this car. What we need to do? Pull out the panels, side panels, these panels, that panels, this side probably. Reservoir for getting access to spark plugs and ignition coil. We need to replace air filters from this area. Start drain engine oil, then transmission, dual clutch flush, then Haldex, brake flush, and cabin filter and air filter. This is what we got for this guy. Okay, let's start with the spark plugs replacement first, and let's start to pull out all panels. Well, all panels is out. Of course, not forgot, guys, about this on this film for protection. See how it looks now. Access to spark plugs replacement is way easier, and this side too. But we need to remove this reservoir. Just like don't drain any coolant. Just
move to the side.
Yeah, move to the side. And air filters. Top cover is already out, and see how it looks. That filters. Oh my gosh. It's 4 screw from cover, 1 screw from filter, and that filter have a mass sensor over there. It's just like this is special Torx with the pin inside.
Just like you see in the bathrooms, the bathroom walls, they have the same thing.
Yeah, okay. It's, let me grab one brand new filter and we compare how it looks. 15,000 miles, 50,000 miles on this filter, and I believe it's never been replaced. Wow. Right here and inside it's super black. That one is, this is how it looks inside. It's, that engine suck a lot of air, it's mean. Yeah, the owner a little bit expired. I think every 2 years need to be replaced. That car is 2017.
4 years?
4 years. Every 2 years, for sure, need to be replaced. Okay, for now, replace filter and start work with the spark plugs. We have a special tools for spark plugs right here. It's a way easier to pull out ignition coil with these tools, because it's deep inside and sucked. It need to spend a lot of time, but that tools easy for any TFCI ignition coils for pull out. Okay, let's start work with the spark plugs.
Work. Look at all this carbon. Ooh, pretty. One side done. Work on the second one.
Yeah, filter is done. This is last time I mentioned about that reservoir. We not drain coolant, just like use it banjo, move on the side, but the bracket for that reservoir is blocked. The last spark plugs, and it's difficult to remove ignition coil. Just a 4-bolt, easy to remove it. And now it's all all 5 spark plugs. Old one is here. It looks original. Still NGK, Audi, Volkswagen, not the Bosch. Now it's time to install brand new. Right here. They call in Zunderkerze. I don't know how to spell.
Zunder something.
Zunder something. Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Ooh la la. Made in France. With original part number. but they not maintain what spark plugs is it. It's funny. It's original one. Audi Volkswagen. It's a Bosch part. It's not Bosch part number. This is Volkswagen part number.
Oh.
But what is this? Nobody know. I hope it's a NGK. Okay, spark plugs, and after them we start drain all fluids, transmission, and engine oil. And one more time we show how to replace engine oil, and then how to flush Haldex and how to flush dual clutch transmission side, because we just flush dual clutch but not replace the gear oil for now. It's just one time dual clutch, two-time dual clutch, one time gear oil. Let's start.
Anytime we do oil changes, we always have a dancing person over there, and we like to put it all in the bucket. He taught me, this guy taught me the best way to do is put in a bucket. That way you know how much comes out. That way it's easier to put in.
Customer always pick up his car, but we ask him, hey, you have a wrench in your instrument cluster. It's mean service time, and he say, do it service. And now we have a service.
Yeah.
What we do for 30K service on this beautiful 12-cylinder 4-wheel drive 2+2-seat Ferrari.
Cabin, 2 air filters, oil change with a new oil filter.
Inspection and reset.
Of course.
All maintenance interval, right? But we found somebody put a aftermarket
Custom special edition filters.
aftermarket filter. Probably they bring some little bit more power, but they bring a little bit more problem.
Very
I'd like
oily.
to always say it's a factory stuff. It's the best stuff if you use that car like a daily driver or sometime on a weekend, sunshine day, or any
Dry
any
filters
drive,
are always
yeah.
better.
Use original stuff. If you do high performance, I mean like some upgrade, and you want to race this car, yes, you need a better flow, and nobody care about what happens tomorrow at track. But for daily, for normal use original stuff.
No bueno.
I mean, it's a performance, it's not mean it's better.
True.
Anyway, let's back to work and show please how it's work. Maybe somebody don't know how it's work 4-wheel drive Ferrari system. This is Haldex, exactly same Haldex, same design, same than Volvo, same than Audi. This is Haldex. They take the power from crankshaft, and that Haldex for this Ferrari only works on first, second, third and fourth gear. After transmission shift to 5th gear, it's automatically disconnect from crankshaft and car being in rear-wheel drive, because not worth it use that 4-wheel drive system after 5th gear. And physically you don't need the all-wheel drive car, right? If some snowing, yes, or wet, you can use 4-wheel drive system, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be going 80.
Yeah. This is all the system.
Anyway.
They take all power from, this is front of the engine, from the front engine.
Interesting stuff.
Interesting stuff and really smart.
Also forgot to mention, while we're doing the oil change, of course, there's oil drain plug, I guess you can say it's sump pump right here, and then the drain plug is right here. It's kind of easy to see because it has a copper washer. And then of course the oil filter is right there, and that's about it. 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody? Well, last night we didn't finish it, didn't get a chance to, but today we're finishing it up. Oil change has been done. Cabin filter has still to be replaced. Air filters have been replaced. Just running it to make sure, then measure the oil, make sure it's all proper level like it should be. The R8, it's about halfway done, I'd say. Oil, spark plugs, that's all done. We still have to do transmission flush. He's always dancing. So we got to do tranny flush.
Now we adjust the level. Let's check the level. Let's check the level.
Tranny, brake flush, and
check always when the lid is closed. Let's check. They have a special procedure. Blah blah blah. Oil level. They say, wait, bitches.
we're waiting.
We're waiting.
So yeah, we're almost done with this one. Got a few more things to do. We're pretty much done with that one. And I'll keep you updated.
13 liters of engine oil.
Yeah, only 13 liters. Yeah, this Ferrari takes 13 liters of engine oil. So it's a thirsty puppy that needs lots of lubrication. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. And today's Friday, so hope everybody's gonna have a good weekend.
Now it's the most important things, how to check transmission level, dual clutch level. Here we go. What we need to do? We need a fuel transmission. Better way, exactly same capacity what you drain. Fuel transmission, fire up, shift. Of course, it's better do everything on hoist. Shift gear and start driving, because we drain from differential a lot of places. Start driving and transmission fluid start moving inside, and it's feel empty places like a deep blah blah blah. After 30-40 seconds, you have a special procedure from Audi Diagnostic Audis. What need to do? You turn ignition, fire up, apply the e-brake, then shift
To the right.
shift to the right to manual, Tiptronic, up and down, select the first gear and shut down the engine. When you do this, you have like any gear. When you shut down, automatically shift on the park, but you have all gear is off, because it's have a 2 row of the gear. Then you fire up again, and you have a specification and temperature, and now you can check the level. This is how it looks level.
The blue line.
Yeah. And we jump underneath, because let me grab the flashlight. We jump underneath because we have a container over there. We have a container, and we still can little bit drain right here. It's still good drop. I think we reach the level really good. Okay, this is a lot of drip because we added a little bit like 500 grams, but that one it's still really good. And here is the level on audit. Show the level reached now, it's medium.
About halfway.
Yeah. And in our that over, it's a called an overflow tube. Now it's good. What we need to do? We need to remove adapter and torque the plug, and we are all set. This is for transmission, and now we start do the Haldex fluid flush.